Welcome to J House, where we interview people we admire who have developed skills and created cool things. We want to learn from their experiences to inspire us in our lives.
We're so excited to start this podcast, and we wanted to give the vision and the mission of what we're trying to accomplish with the podcast in this first episode. How are you feeling about the podcast?
I love it. I think it would be awesome to, learn from amazing people who've done so many cool things.
So our plan right now is with each episode, me and one of my kids are going to sit down and talk with someone that we admire. And these are people that we've learned about, we've seen what they're doing, and we want to connect with them and actually learn more from them and hear about their experiences.
I think interviewing is one of the best ways to learn. Instead of little fun facts, I think it's more deep, I guess.
So the type of people that we're wanting to talk to are entrepreneurs, athletes, scientists, inventors, all kinds of people, performers, and people who are making a difference big and small.
Yeah.
And we're not just wanting to learn about what people did. You know, if we talk to an Olympian, it's not just because they won a gold medal, but who they are and how we can become more like those people.
I could be a way different person after.
Why? Why do you think that
Because,
is?
they do all these cool things that I would never think of doing. And then, I could become a world medalist. I could be an entrepreneur and all those things. And I didn't even know I could. But, they could, and they're just ordinary people who've done amazing things.
Yeah.
So I think that gives me, I could do some of those things.
Yeah, when you really get
'Cause
to
they
talk
did,
to
yeah.
them and you hear their experiences, it makes it feel more attainable.
Yeah.
Kendra and I are all about lifelong learning and trying to improve ourselves. And in our own journey, as we're learning things, we get super excited about it and we love to share it with our kids. We'll be sitting around the dinner table and I will have just heard a TED Talk that blew my mind or finished reading a book and I can't wait to tell the kids about it. And I'm always so impressed with their questions and their responses. And this podcast is an opportunity, instead of me just telling them about people, it's almost like we're inviting that person into the dinner table where we get to sit down and ask them about their experience, talk to them about what they've learned, and see what we can gain from those lessons.
Yeah. I'm just imagining, someone super cool sitting down at a kitchen table.
Who would you be? Who would be like a dream come true people that we could talk to on the podcast and learn from?
Indina Menzel.
Okay, so she's Frozen, Elsa, and Wicked. She plays
And
Elphaba.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Yeah, the writer of Hamilton and the
Yeah.
star. That would be incredible to learn from them. What kind of questions would you want to ask them about?
I would ask her what advice she gives for kids or for me if I wanted to become a performer.
We would love in the comments to hear who you would like for us to reach out to. That would be fun to get your recommendations. I've heard it said that a big part of who we are is dependent on the type of people we're hanging out with. And I think that that's also true of the content that we're consuming. And I hoped that this was going to be the type of content that my family could listen to that helps us to become better as a whole. It lifts us, it inspires us, it teaches us, it broadens our horizons and perspectives in a positive, meaningful way. We are making these podcasts where you can watch them or listen to them, so they're available as a podcast, but we also have a YouTube channel, J House Podcast, where we're going to be hosting all of the videos of these podcasts.
That's going to be cool so you can, watch them.
Yeah, so for example, when we talk to an Olympic gold medalist, we're going to show some of their routines so you can see what they do instead of just hear their conversation. As you listen to our podcast, if you find it valuable, we would love for you to share it with others and to leave a podcast review. These kinds of things really make a big difference in helping us spread our message.
To follow along on our family's adventures, connect with us at J House Vlogs on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram.
Thanks for listening. J House out.